Okay, so we just took Argon. Just waiting for it to be voted on. I think we'll sit here for a little bit to rest up, and after that, we'll have to see what's going on in the area. So once again, we took Amprella. We didn't get that, so we moved on to the next city. Problem is our army's getting a little bit smaller. These guys are getting beat up. Yeah, see, they're 26, 25, 30. Yeah, this army is pretty much toast. So, you guys aren't too far away, 2 days. But I think it'd be better off just hitting the water for a little bit. Again, it'll depend. What we do is going to depend on whether we get the city or not. If we don't get the city, we're going to go do the beat up on pirates thing for a little bit, I think. But if we do get the city, that means we have to work on getting it up and running. I can't believe Khuzaits don't want peace yet. It's not like they're winning or losing badly. Okay, war progress is up to 59. They should be calling for peace, you would think. Show recent events. So, that's us doing this, right? This is what we just did, so. But yeah. Their total strength is on 12,000. See, this is the problem, is the strength. This isn't dropping fast enough for them. Although we've got a little bit of the lead on the casualties inflicted. I'm surprised they don't want peace. Really do. I really am. They have, what, 6 cities left? Guess we could hit the water and go after McCab. Strengthen our army. But again, this will depend on how we do here. So, in the meantime, we are going to enter the smithy, do a little bit of work, maybe. One-handed axes. Tier 5 stuff. So, we want that one. Big axe head. And that tier 5 too. And doesn't really matter which one this one is. And I want that one. Okay, so if we have enough fine steel and lumber, or sorry, yeah, hardwood and charcoal to do this. Okay, so you. Fine, we're trying to see how good of an axe we can make. It's not, you know, totally crappy, but of course the skill difference is huge. Or pommels. Tired already? Make this steel. We need to have you work on steel. And where's our healer? Oh, she makes steel too. Okay, maybe not making so many axes. Steelmaker 2, so that. Two, and the other one. Oh, he's already tired. Never mind. Gimpy. Gimpy's a curious smelter, so we're going to have him smelt some stuff. Not smell stuff, just smelt it. Dun, dun. Another pommel for axes. We don't need pommels for axes. Well, do we? I don't know. we're looking for the fine steel and weapons if we can find it. Saves us making it, but I don't see any more. Okay, so Gimpy wants to smelt some. It's a one-handed weapon. I wish you could sort by tier. There's a 4. Yeah, we really wish we could sort by tier, because it gives us a better chance of getting recipes or blueprints, whatever. What maces? No. Whoever smelt it, dealt it. Yes, I believe that is the expression. Welcome back, Meerkat. Happy Thursday for you. Javelins. No javelins. A lot of swords. Yeah, keep you started already. An iron making, steel maker, gear smelter, Butrag. And quality two-handed grip for a one-handed sword. We're not really doing swords though. You're a curious smelter. So wimpy. Not getting any skill ups here for whatever reason, but that's okay. We're just looking for a reason to rest. And wait for the boat. Oh, actually, we want to expand this army too. Do we? No, they're actually picking up people, so we'll wait. I think they're just wounded. But even then, their armies are very small. Okay, so vote on Argoron. Do I have a shot this time? I do not. You people hate me. Why do you hate me? So you have Umbrella and a castle. And you have a city and 2 castles. Dagby's got a castle. So Dagby, we're going to help you out here a little bit. 60? So he's going to get it there. We've got the extra influence, so why not? Oh, I need to go through our kingdom type policies and stuff, because now that we're tier 5, there's some stuff in there we might want. So that would be under diplomacy. Right? Policies. Okay, so that's everything that's there so far. Coastal Guard Edict. Coastal Guard Force stands ready to assist allies in battles within the town's territorial waters. Coastal town garrisons gauges are increased by 15%. No, not a lot of support there. Hunting rights. Food production in towns and castles is increased by 2. Total loyalty is decreased by 0.2. We do not want that. Serfdom. Villages grant 0.2 influence per day to the owner clan. Towns gain 1 security but lose 1 militia per day. My influence is actually 2.6 a day, so I'm not too worried about that one. Lord's Privy Council. So tier 5 plus clans gain point influence per day. Influence cost of invited lower tier clans to army are increased by 20%. I'm okay with that. I don't even have to vote on it. I shall abstain. My proposal, I abstain so I don't have to burn any more influence. Okay, next. Alright, serfdom. No. Grazing rights. Settlement loyalty is increased by 0.5 per day. Daily hearth production at villages decreases by 0.25 per day, though. But loyalty. This is what we want. But there's no one really supporting this, so this is not going to go through. Sacred Mastery. The rulers consider semi-divine. Ruler clan gains. That is not us, so no. Why would you people vote for this, you idiots? Marshals. Highest ranking of nobles have the de facto right to assemble large armies. Armies led by Tier 5 plus nobles require 10% less influence. Influence of the ruler clan is reduced by 1 per day. That sounds fair. And that's going to pass too, so go me. Kingy not so happy. Look, I'm abstaining, so I'm not pissing him off. I believe they call this wagging the dog. Land tax. 5% of village income is paid to the ruler class as tax. 5% less village income for clans. Well, that is just wrong. Who's the idiots who are voting for this one? Cantons. Daily militia production is increased by 1. Recruits replenish 20% faster. Tax income and settlements is reduced by 10%. Wow, how come nobody's back in this one? That's odd. So don't want to do that one. Maritime Wealth Edict. Edict requires inland towns to support coastal settlements with materials and trained workmen. Production in coastal settlement workshops and their bounded villages is increased by 25%. Settlement projects building speed in non-coastal towns is decreased by 20%. Oh, that's a good one. Everybody benefits from this one. Yeah, everybody benefits from that one. I don't have to vote on that either. Guess I'm down to 490 influence. Basement of... No, wait. Tax. Daily militia production. No, not that one. Royal privilege. For kingdom decisions, the influence cost of the ruler overriding the popular decision outcome is reduced by 20%. No. Debasement of the currency. Ruler clan gains 100 denars per day for each town in the kingdom. Settlement loyalty is decreased by 1 per day. Yeah, that doesn't sound good at all. Why would anybody vote for that? You guys are idiots. Noble retinues. Tier 5 clans lose 1 influence per day, and the party size of their leaders is decreased by 40. What? Expected to raise sizable retinues. 1 influence per day, and the party size of their leaders is increased by 40. Oh, so our other armies get bigger, but we lose influence per day. Hey, let's go back. Calling the idiots around you idiots, and they might start to figure out you're talking about them. No, they won't, because they're idiots. So anyway, it's that loss of income or influence. I'm at 3.1. Could do that, though. But I don't have any other armies running around at the moment, so we'll worry about that a little later. Council of the Commons. Each notable yields 0.1 influence per day to the settlement's owner clan. Tax from fortifications is decreased by 5%. Some kingdoms, especially those that evolved from a city-state or a tribe, had popular assemblies, and most of its members had the right to attend. Its powers were often limited since it could only meet periodically, but it still gave the public the right to participate in government. So, tax from fortifications is 5% decreased. Nobody wants this anyway. Tithe on keels. The ruler's clan receives 15% of the revenue from ship sales of other clans. That seems wrong. Ransom claim. The ruling clan collects a 15% commission on ransom payments to the clans. Royal Navy. Prerogative. Purchase price and upgrade cost of the ruling clan ships is decreased by 10%. Wood and smithy workshop output is decreased by 5% kingdom-wide. That is dumb. Why would you vote for that? Amnesties for pirates. Each day, a pirate party operating within the kingdom's coastline has a 5% chance to surrender to the nearest coastal town. Upon surrendering, its ships are donated to the town's shipyard, and some of its members join the town's garrison. For each surrendered pirate party, that settlement's security is immediately decreased by 5. Yeah, don't do that. Writs of Reprisal. Successfully raiding a village grants the raiding clan +5 influence. For each lord party currently staying in a town owned by the kingdom, town security is reduced by 1 daily. That seems wrong. Arsenals of Stake. All clans within the kingdom benefit from a -15% reduction in ship purchase costs on owned kingdom ports. -10% tariff income. Reduction in ship purchase cost. I haven't bought a ship in a long time, and I would be buying any local anyway. State monopolies. Ruler clan gain that. Workshop reductions decreased. Oh, that's horrible. Magistrates. Town security is increased by 1 per day. Town taxes is reduced by 5%. Ground duty. 5% tax on tariffs is paid to the ruler clan. Higher trade penalty to towns. Town prosperity. Oh, wow, that's horrible. Imperial towns. Towns held by the ruler clan gain 1 loyalty and 1 prosperity per day. Towns held by non-ruler clans lose loyalty per day. That seems wrong too. Loyal commissions. The influence cost of creating an army is reduced by 30% for the ruler. Armies led by the ruler earn cohesion at 30% less cost. Armies led by non-rulers cost 10% more influence to create. Yeah. Rearguard. Ruler's party size increased by 60. Non-ruler lose. Oh, jeez. Why would you do this? More tax. Ruler gains 5% tax from all settlements. Towns lose 1 prosperity per day. The influence cost of declaring war is doubled for the ruler clan. Blah. Military coronet. Military achievements grant 20% more influence. Troop wages are increased by 10%. Where's grant more influence? I don't think that's worth 10% on the increase in wages, though. Yeah, that would be another 550. That would be not good. Bailiffs. Town security is increased by 1 per day. Towns with a security greater than 60 yield 1 additional influence to the owner clan. Tax from towns is reduced by 5%. The town security. Towns with security greater than 60 yield 1 additional influence per day. That's tempting. Citizenship. Plus 0.5 loyalty per day to settlements that have the same culture as their owner clan. Settlement militia production is increased by 1. Minus 0.5 loyalty per day to settlements with a different... we don't want to do that. Forgiveness of debts. Settlement loyalty is increased by 2 per day. Settlement production is reduced by 5%. Nobody wants it anyway. I was actually want this. This would be beneficial to me by a lot. But they don't want it because they're jerks. So there's no support. Tribunes of the people. Town taxes paid to the ruler are reduced by 5%. Town loyalty is increased by 1 per day. 2% support. You people suck. We should get do politics here. Convince people to support this. Trial or jury. Settlement loyalty is increased by 0.5 per day. Settlement security is decreased by 0.2 per day. Clan loses 1 influence per day. Clans lose 1 influence per day. So I guess down 2.1. Nobody wants to do that anyway. Land grants for veterans. Settlement militia veterancy increased by 10%. Village tax income is decreased by 5%. Nobody wants to do that either. Again, we need a thing to do like little politics to influence people to go these ways. I know you can use influence, but it's not nearly, I mean outside of this process, because you have to pay influence just to get a proposal, and then you can burn more influence, but you throw 100 influence at this and it's only going to get you like 20 or 30%. It's still not going to get you there. You should be able to, like, hobnob or whatever the was it converse? Not converse. Discuss these situations with your fellow nobles and try to influence their decisions outside of this mechanic. But yeah, I know. Anyway, sucks. Gimpy hasn't leveled up yet. Getting close though. There's wifey. Tochi is Taco leveled up again. Engineer. What's he doing with engineering? He doesn't do any engineering stuff. Range siege weapon engines getting hit while under bombardment. Plus 10% hit points to range siege engines. Reduce the chance of getting hit. He's never going to be a governor. I don't even know how he's getting skill in engineering. How do you do that? Build and operate siege engines. Successfully use engines and sieges offensively or defensively. So was he using one of the... Maybe he was pushing one of the battering ram or something, or one of the towers. Maybe that's how that works. And our shipwright. He leveled up in engineering. He is actually our engineer. Okay, so engineer and governor, engineer and governor. So he's probably never going to be a governor because he's our engineer. Anyway, plus 10% mangonel and trebuchet accuracy during siege bombardment, or plus 20% accuracy to ballistas during siege bombardment. Trebuchet is because we don't use ballistas during bombardment. Plus 100% prosperity when a project is finished in the governed settlement. That's nice. Doesn't do anything for ourselves otherwise. Just making sure we are good. Okay. So we're still waiting because we're waiting for the vote on the city. And we're also trying to heal up too. We'll wait until we're done. Here's arrived with the thing. 2790 for this guy. So decision. Oh. Make peace with the Khuzait. Kingdom will receive 2,790 tribute daily for 100 days. So that is distributed between all the lords. We'll just throw in our vote to make King happy, although he already is. It's fine. But that city is still out there. Now we can go pick on pirates. I guess we don't have to sit here and wait. These guys we want to be... Let's double check on this one. The warrior, right? Yeah, warrior and then raider. Sea raiders. Cavalry? Yeah, we need more cavalry. Good, good. Okay. Port. Ships are damaged for four reasons. Okay, so not sell, repair all of them. Do we have any interesting upgrades we can do? Sacred Destiny, this is our flagship. Grapeshot. It's good. Bronze sheathing. Force northern shields. Large arrow and javelin crates, because that's usually what this ship does. Cotton sails is the best we can get. And that. Okay, so I think we're good. Okay, let's go find some pirates to beat up on now that we're at peace. Oh, shit. Forgot. We need to disband our army now. Disband. Let you guys go run free in the wild. Have fun. Nice knowing you. These are pirates going this way. Look at, they're getting bigger fleets. Here's a storm. Oh, it's behind us. No worries. Hopefully he doesn't go up the river. Okay. So, first sea battle of the day. Come here, pirate. I need some prisoners. Okay, so the wind is blowing in from our left side. So that means no sails. So, there, and you stay where you are. Okay, let's go. Okay, so the ship in the middle is charging in to go boarding, and the one on the outside is basically skirmishing like we'll be skirmishing. Saying keeping a distance and pelting them with arrows and burning stuff. They are in the distance. And that's a burning pot type deal. It's got a longer range than our Grapeshot. Not by much. He was shooting at the right one. A little short. Kind of short. That might have been a long. Got that one on the nose. Their head. Ah. Such good aim, I want to say. Sure, they appreciated that. Okay, friendly fire there. Board. Stop. Or it could just win. Or dead on our side. Oh, look, prisoners. 30. So all these prisoners will be reinforcements for a while. Stuff. It's not an improvement for anybody. No improvements. No upgrades, sorry. Whoa. So this is a medium-sized ship, a longship, and we will be taking that to sell at the nearest port, or when we do hit a port. Dum. See no pirates. Now there was another pirate fleet floating around in here. There you are. Was it 3.8? How do you get that kind of speed going? And we just be persistent. Looks like they're gonna be a little trapped. They're just barely faster than us. But not fast enough. Finally got you, pain in the ass. More prisoners incoming. Okay, so this time, wind is coming in from our left side. So, if we... I guess it doesn't really matter. Them farther out that way. That way. Good. Good. Oh, the wind... I'm confused. The wind is coming from our left. So shouldn't the little arrow in the lower right-hand corner be on the left-hand side? That's where the wind is coming from, unless I've always been this. Oh, I should tell these guys what to do, huh? I wonder why they're not moving. Our little gunner is shooting at the ship that's the farthest away. I'm not sure why. Oh, right over their heads. Sort of. Burn. Seriously, burn. Boarding. Good shooting. I think we took the ship. But this ship has mostly archers on it, so we can just keep shooting the bad guys over there. Come on. I'm on the wrong level, aren't I? I was like, I was about to cut the ropes, but we're done. Nobody died this time for us. Get all the prisoners, maybe. 47. We don't need any peasants. 45 head armor. Gimpy's got 54. Buddha's at 35. Shipwright's 32. Oh, wow. Oh, she's a new person. Taco's at 49. 35, we're looking at 45. Healer? 44. She's kind of a ranged person, I think, for the most part. The Shipwright. He's not a ranged person. He gets actually in the business for some reason. Or mixed up and stuff. He really should be ranged. Anyway. Look, you get some upgraded boots too. Aren't you lucky? And boots. I think we're better than that. Oh. Spice vendor. You get new boots. That's it. That's it. Who leveled up this time? What'd you get? Cruels. Cruels is the increased better mariner now. Or sorry, sort of. Anyway, so personal and party leader. Plus 20% damage dealt by axes. Plus 20% damage dealt by swords. You are using an axe, I believe. Or you will be shortly. Who's, of course, is using a sword. And it's a good one. So. Oh, well. It's fine. Well, technically, these are throwing axes. Or axes are... Throwing axes are axes, right? Technically. I don't know if they qualify, though. I don't think they do. Because they're under a different skill. But anyway. Look, more pirates. Are you going to get away from us? I don't think you're going to. Okay. We need more prisoners. Wind is slightly behind us this time.
Infantry! Soldiers!
Up the sails. See, now this time it looked like it represented it correctly. Maybe I'm misremembering. It doesn't matter. Okay, bring sails back up. So we slow down. Slow down. They don't mind, I'm sure. It's getting burned to death. So are they actually getting baked in the level? Hey, look, you guys are right here. Board. Ow. Friendly fire from our friendly ramming ship. Ow. Ow, who's driving that thing? Lost 2. More prisoners. Dum, dum, dum. So round shield, so crappy stuff here all around. Hey, right side Fred, welcome back. Happy Wednesday. So, medium long ship, so we'll take you. Medium long ships sell for about 8 grand or so. Speaking of, we can go sell them over here. And get repaired too. Getting rammed by our own ship. Okay, so manage. We don't do a repair because we'll repair the 2 ships that we picked up from salvage. So, and they're pretty beat up, so we're not going to be using these. So we sell them. So a little under at 7,100. Damasu, 8,300. So there we go. Makes up for the other one. And confirm. So we get 15,491 for the 2 medium long ships. Okay, so let's repair all of them. Everybody's doing okay. Actually, this one will be missing. Fine hone boarding weapons. You are a trade cog. I don't think we nearly need that one. But we don't need anything else either. Horse is what we wanted. And we can finally get the cotton sails. So is there anybody else missing the cotton sails? I think this is the only one. Nope, you're missing cotton sails too. There's Bank. So not sure what this last 2 spots are supposed to be. I'm thinking it's for this, but he's already got one. And this is a medium sandbook. This was our flagship for quite a while.
Oops. Is that all you can say? That was really poorly done.
Still don't know how to unlock these figureheads. I don't know what they play, what role they play. I have no idea how they get unlocked. Someday. Anyway, so we'll pay 18 grand for these sail upgrades. They're worth it. Makes us travel faster. So yes. What kind of ships they have for sale here? Just for fun. The Invincible Imperium. So the Princess Sarpeia. This is We have 2 of these already. These are the Dromons. Right, we have 2 of those. This one is Dromachian. We do not have any of these yet. Do we want one of these? Cargo capacity is 4,000. It's a little light. Sail's a hybrid. Draft is deep. Seaworthiness is 27. So, if it does have a ballista up front. But if I was this ship, what would my job be? Like a boarding ship of some kind of... It is a big one, a heavy. It's only north 90,000. These guys are just bigger. Say crew is 44, 80, 40, and you are what? Yeah, it's smaller. More maneuverable, probably a little bit faster. Not really what we're looking for. I don't know what we're looking for, but... These are all the same. Dromons. These are good skirmishing ships. They're not very maneuverable, but they can ram if they have to, and they basically just load the archers onto them and put a ballista up front, and they're good to go. I'm not looking at little guys. So, yeah, nothing there. Okay, let's go. Don't have any recruits, do we? Some upgrades to do. And we want horses. Okay, we got... And again, we're on a boat. So it's misrepresent... We get bonuses for our maximum because of the ships we have. So we're about 4265 more than we're supposed to be. Sounds about... Yeah, because we're only about 210 around there. Max. So... Recruit you guys... I think we're supposed to be at 210. Somewhere around there. Look, more raiders. More potential troops for us. I have to, yes. We need you to go. We need a new crew. Welcome aboard. And the wind. The wind is blowing from our right, so probably not going to be able to use sails.
Infantry! Footmen! Troops!
I like how this ship always comes in slightly angled toward the center. Not sure how that happens, but it does. So always have to readjust. Otherwise, you're gonna ram that one in front of us. Or sorry, to the side of us. But anyway, there's the bad guys in the distance. Now he's shooting at the closest one. for short. Drop down and put along.
Hey Gimpy, it is time to take a break. This break supports the purchase of Rocket's treats. If you would like to help Rocket feel like a puppy again, please visit gimpyme.com/support or type !treats in chat. Thank you. Your next break is in 1 hour.
I think they're all dead there. Too far away to board. It's almost over anyway. The little genius on our bow is throwing Grapeshot at our friends. We need to good stuff. Done. Okay. So the last two. Might have been due to friendly fire. We don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Anyway, more prisoners. Look at all the prisoners we have. Yes. Throwing axe at 71 cut. And boots 22. 90, 71, so it's the same one, right? Yep. Her boots are 25, so she's doing well there. Yeah. 5, so yeah, everybody's going to be, should be 25 and better now. Javelins. Okay, what's up? So, and a light longship. So a little guy. This was worth about 3,000 or so. Depending on how beat up it is. So, but it's about 50%. Yeah, so somewhere around 3,000, probably a little less. Okay, so let's go sell that real quick and then we'll take a break. So 37, not too bad. And the barrel ships. Okay, so that's okay. So I am also because gonna take a quick break and we come back. We'll be switching over to Star Wars Genesis. I was meant to play that last week on Tuesday, but because of rain and all that kind of fun stuff, it wasn't very cooperative with my hands because the rain hates me. My hands hate the rain. But we don't have any rain this week, so I'm going to play a little bit of Star Wars Genesis, which is a Starfield total conversion mod. Guess what it's about. Anyway, so I'm going to play that for the next couple hours, and I'll be back in a few minutes to get that up and running. So thanks for watching. Be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.